So right away, Capricorn, it appears that this May you're going to be making some kind of decision that is going to weigh really heavily on you. If I remember correctly, in April, you kind of had a little bit of a challenging reading. And I think that in May, or towards the end of April and the start of May, you're really kind of catching a break. And you're kind of able to get the rest that you need in order to create, or in order to decide which path to take. This could be in relation to an air sign. Perhaps you are dating an air sign, or interested in dating an air sign, or have been maybe arguing with an air sign, and that has been weighing on you. It doesn't have to be a female air sign. It could just be, it could be a male or a female. But whatever conflict, this could also be, internal conflict as well. And perhaps this person has been on your mind, and because we have the Two of Swords in the present, you're kind of at a stalemate in May. Like, you're not really sure which path to take. The Two of Swords is often a card of indecision. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the two swords are crossed across the heart, and the woman is blindfolded. So perhaps there is a decision that you know you need to make, but you really don't want to make it. Which is why you've kind of taken a break in the past to kind of give yourself the time and space to heal before making this decision. But know that if you delay making this decision, you're only going to feel oppressed by it. I'm going to read exactly what the oppression card means, so you know. It's number 15. And this is in your future position. What is holding you back at this time? It could be that you already know what it is, but you have not been able to say it out loud. It is time to acknowledge a state of entrapment that is happening in your life. This could be a negative relationship with someone, a fearful mindset, or some kind of addiction. Oppression may also indicate a lack of moderation or self-control. Know that you are fully capable of breaking free of these habits in order to look back at this time with a sense of victory and relief. Something big needs to change. This card may also indicate that you have been too focused on material things in life that are just distracting you from recognizing your spiritual self. How can you break free of the bonds that have been holding you back? Are you ready to let go? So, just with the Queen of Swords energy, the Four of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Two of Swords, and oppression, this could be perhaps some kind of guilt, mental guilt, that you really need to let go of this month in order to feel free and not oppressed anymore. Perhaps you made some mistakes in the past that you're really regretting, that has caused you to have a lot of negative self-talk. But I think this month you really, really need to focus on letting that go so that you can move forward away from this oppressive energy. I'm just going to clarify. What does Capricorn need to know about this decision? Clarification for the Two of Swords for Capricorn. The Queen of Cups. And what does Capricorn need to know about oppression in the future? The Ace of Cups. So perhaps in May, there is a new offer of love coming in. It could be someone you have had a previous relationship with. It could be a water sign, which is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And you're really, maybe mid-month, this could be beginning or middle of the month of May. You're deciding whether or not you really want to get back together with this person, because there was a lot of heaviness around your relationship. And in the past, this could have been you guys taking a break with the Four of Swords here. You guys could have been taking a break from your relationship to see if it was, still right for the both of you. And you're deciding whether or not you want to allow this person back into your life. And this decision is kind of weighing very heavily on you, because we have oppression and the Ace of Cups. So perhaps you are feeling super emotional about making this decision, or you're feeling super emotional about your indecisiveness about this person. There could be two people that you're thinking about. You could be deciding between an air sign and a water sign, because we have the Queen of Swords here as your central energy this month. I'm just going to pull one more card for the Queen of Swords. What does Capricorn need to know about the Queen of Swords? Seven of Wands. So, yeah, perhaps this Queen of Swords energy is making you feel really defensive. The Seven of Wands is kind of, if you look at this card, you see the woman and the tiger. They're ready for, to defend themselves, whatever may come their way. So perhaps, if you are embodying that energy, that kind of fight or flight mode, that could be causing you some difficulty in making this decision, just because when you are in fight or flight mode, you can't really make a grounded decision for yourself. So just kind of be conscious of that, if that resonates with you this month. I'm just going to pull a Shamanic Healing Oracle card for Capricorn. For May 2018. Growth. This situation or time is one of rapid growth. The seeds that have been planted have germinated or taken root. Go with the flow of this growing time. You may find people and situations falling away from your life, as now they do not serve who you are and who you are becoming. It may be that your vibration no longer resonates with theirs, and that's okay. Wish them well, be grateful for what they brought you and you to them, and send them on their way. Room has now been made for new experiences, people, and situations to help you to your next level. If you are not feeling this shift right now, be prepared, because it will soon come to pass. So if you are undergoing some kind of internal growth or spiritual development in May, try not to let it feel too oppressive. During periods of spiritual growth, it is important to give your body enough rest and nourishment during those times. So just be aware of that. There could be some growth within a relationship, or perhaps, either the Queen of Swords is entering your life and the Queen of Cups is exiting. Whatever growth or shift you have going on in May, just remember to be kind to yourself and give yourself and your body rest if it needs it. Don't push yourself too hard. And don't put too much pressure on yourself to make a decision this month. It's okay if you put it off. So, I'm just going to pull a Rumi Oracle card for Capricorn. Blessing of Zara. Number 39 in this deck. So the Rumi poem for this card says, let go of thought. Don't take it into your heart. You are naked, and thought is like ice. You use thought to seek release from suffering and pain, while thought is the cause of your suffering and pain. The realm of creation is outside the scope of thought. O foolish one, see the opus and behold the beauty. Look in the direction from which images flow. See the brook that causes the wheel to turn. Rumi. When we are hungry, we reach for what food is available. If we are starving, we may gorge upon what is before us only to find ourselves overfed, undernourished, and in the most uncomfortable and dissatisfied state. Your soul needs better quality food. It has been detoxing. You have been shedding old thoughts, feelings, pains, and struggles. Memories of the past have been flooding out of your soul like parasites being expunged. And now, your soul, thus cleansed, is in need of genuine nourishment to restore it to full radiance and vitality. Love will feed your hungry soul. Nothing less shall suffice. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are being given the blessing of Zara, of radiance, of brightness. This blessing has a purpose. It is to clear out that which would obstruct your full unfoldment to support the divine jewel of your soul in shining. You are being given an opportunity supported by life, by the earth, and by the grace of the divine beloved to shed toxins from your being. They may be physical or emotional or of psychological origin. They may come from this or another lifetime. You may understand consciously what is being released, or you may not. If you have been unwell or struggling to let go of an issue, this oracle comes to you as a confirmation that imminent healing and good health is coming to you. It is only a matter of timing, and that timing is imminent. So, if there is something that appears to be leaving your life, even something painful to release, it is because it is no longer healthy for you or no longer supporting your life. There is something more loving and more beautiful awaiting. So do not try to feast upon scraps. Rise up and move forward to the seat of the heavenly table gleaming before you. A greater feast awaits. So I think this card is really in alignment with the growth card that I pulled as well. and also resonates with the Four of Swords energy that you had in the past. So if you are, at a crossroads with someone and you've been putting in a lot of energy to this relationship, and it's just not fulfilling, it's not giving you the return that you want, and it's not meeting your needs, I think it's really important to understand that it's time to let this person go. If it's an air sign, know that there is a beautiful water sign coming in or waiting to come in as soon as you let go of this person. We had the Ace of Cups that came out as a clarifier in the future. So there is new love on the horizon, but you're going to need to let go of the past. You're going to need to let go of negative thoughts, the negative self-thoughts. Whoever is leaving your life, know that it's meant to be that way, even if it is a painful experience. Sometimes it just needs to happen in order for us to move on to the next person or the next chapter that's really in alignment with our true soul path.